Hello everyone and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts 2.5 on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, finally the PlayStation 4. Thank you so much for joining us. In the last episode, we took control of Roxas here in Twilight Town. We met 3 friends, Hainer, Pince, Olette. We also met 4 enemies, kind of? Cypher, Rai after Raijin from Final Fantasy VIII, Fu from Fujin, Final Fantasy VIII, and Vivi, Final Fantasy IX. And we also tackled a mysterious enemy known as a Nobody. Interesting stuff. So in the last episode, there was a lot of not me necessarily talking to you guys, and I do apologize. It's just the way the game intros. It's a very long intro, but now we are Roxas, and we can continue on our way.
Just 2 days to go. You and I have to make the finals. That way, no matter who wins, 4 of us split the prize.
Okay, you're on. You 2 are gonna clean up.
Go get him.
It's a promise.
Now let's get down to business. Foreshadowing, everyone. 1 ticket to the beach is 900 money. How much for 4 of us? Is it just me, or does Hainer kind of look like Andrew Garfield? Anyways, 3,600 money. And 300 each to spend there. What's that for all of us? 1,200 money. A total of 4,800 money. To spend on what? Pretzels, of course. What else is there? Well, there's always watermelon. Too pricey. They're like 2,000 money a piece. That's insane. Pretzels it is. Good choice, Roxas. So, where were we? We need 4,800 money altogether, but all we have is... I've got 800. 650. 150, sorry. And what do you have, Hainer? That's 1,600 money. We need another... So nothing? He has nothing? Wow. Alright. Let's find ourselves some odd jobs and earn some dough. We have till the train leaves to earn 800 money each. Alright. Meet at the station with cash in hand. Didn't he say he had it covered? Whatever. Those pretzels are sounding pretty good. I love the music in Twilight Town. The main menu can now be opened, which is good for us. Now, the journal is a little bit different with Roxas. It basically just gives us a quick little summary of what there is to do. This journal will be expanded upon a lot more in a little bit. Also worth mentioning, we are indeed playing on critical mode, and I need to show you that right now so that you guys believe me. We are playing on critical mode. We can look at our stats and stuff. No real point. We did get an extra point in strength for picking the strength struggle bat. We can talk to these guys if we so choose, and they will let us know that we can get some odd jobs right here. So we are going to start with Grandstander. Basically, you will get 50 money for each of these jobs if you do them as best as you can. This one right here is actually the most annoying because it involves keeping this ball up in the air as Roxas. Now, if anyone's played this game, you will know that Roxas absolutely sucks with combos. He's really bad. Although, oh well, we did hit the floor. Okay, that's fine. We were able to get a max combo of 18, which surprisingly is the best I've ever done as Roxas, so I'm glad we were able to do that. That is more than enough to get the highest prize that we can, which is, not half bad. We will, wait. Well, that's strange. So, for whatever reason, I had to record this part twice, and when I did the Grandstander before, I got a max combo of 5, and we got our full price. So, I don't really understand. The idea here is that you're putting on a show, so you want to see if you can keep this up in the air as long as possible each time that you do it. So, that's, you know, something to keep in mind. There are other jobs that you can do that are actually more lucrative than this, and that's what we'll be doing, because you can actually get as little as 50 money and progress the story, or what I recommend you do... Hang on. Is that you actually collect as much as you possibly can. So we were able to get a 20 max combo on that last one. That might be enough to actually put us in the top Yeah, you're the best. All right, cool. Now we can get the 50. So it looks like you actually need a combo of 20. So that's my bad. Next, we will show you cargo climb. So these are all just little mini things that you can do. Don't worry about getting the best time or anything right now, because our journal that we currently have does not actually keep track of that at all, unfortunately. So right here, the best thing that you want to do is actually hit this with aerial combos. That will allow you to kind of push this even further. We were not able to do it as fast as I would have liked, but that's okay. And then we will just go ahead and push it right on in there. Now, you can actually do that in about 12 seconds, I think, is the fastest that I've seen people do that. And I'm talking about like speedrunners. So good job. We received 50 money because we were able to do it in under 20 seconds. Right now, we are going to do mail delivery. This is the one that I highly recommend doing. You want as much money as you can possibly get because you will get 2 additional AP if you get a certain number. So we will go ahead and, oops, well, that's unfortunate. As long as you do this in a certain amount of time, well, we'll actually be able to do this pretty darn quickly. So still 12 seconds. You can actually do this. My fastest is 8 seconds. So this is definitely the fastest way because look at that. We got 50 money and we barely had to try. But that's not the only little thing that we can do. Now, you can talk to the NPCs that are around here, but seriously, they're not going to tell you anything and they're not going to do anything. There's no items that are available for us just yet either, which is rather unfortunate, but we can do this, which is another help wanted board that has 3 additional games. So we will show you junk sweep. All you have to do is break all of this junk with as little swings as possible. So we will go ahead, pop that. That should break all of those. And then we'll actually, the best way to do this, I think, is to, so we will, I think this is what I want to do. And that should break those. And then 10 swings. Not bad. You can actually do that in even less. I think the best I did was 6. And fine work indeed. And we will get 50 money. So we were able to get the highest tier, I guess. And then we will do Bumblebuster, where basically we have to kill some bees. This is just kind of tutorial stuff. It is fun mini games, but they will be better mini games later. Right now, they're not the best mini games, especially since you actually don't even really get rewarded from them, unfortunately. Which, you know, it's not like you can get your record or anything right now, which is something we can do later. No spoilers. Great job. And we will get another 50 money for doing that. That one's pretty boring. And then poster duty. Poster duty, you can actually get 100 money from doing this. The only problem is I personally think that it takes too long. So I've seen some people say that this is the best way to do it, to get this money. I disagree. I think the mail is the best way to do it, because you can get 50 money every 8 seconds, whereas this you're getting 100 every like minute. Although it is worth mentioning that when you are doing this, you want to head for any of these ones that are like the 3-fers, you know what I'm saying? And you can just mash the triangle button and you'll post the struggle posters. Absolutely no problem. Oops, that's not what I want to do. Sometimes I hit X thinking that, there we go. Thinking that it's the jump button, and it's not. And then we can go ahead and put these. All you have to do is post 20 posters, and you'll get the 100. There's just no real quick way of doing this. There's no quick way around. I don't know why people say this one's faster. I disagree. I think you should always do the mail, especially when you're just grinding it out. It is, I guess, good because you get kind of accustomed to what's happening. And there we go. And finally, we will go ahead and post right here. Boom. So we did that in a minute 3 seconds. So we will get the highest. We'll get the 100 money. Fantastic. I owe you one. Received 100 money. Still just don't think it's worth it. I really, really don't. So that's all of the side quests that you can do, those 6. Those are what's available to us right now anyways. That doesn't mean that that's all that we can do. In fact, there is more. So this is the girl that's putting on the show, right? She's putting on the street performer. Want to help me out? So they just kind of talk to you and let you know, like, oh, we're doing this. She's doing the letters. This is, if I'm not mistaken, I'm making weapons for the struggle thing. None of these shops are gonna sell anything to you, which is, you know, not a big deal. There is another area that we can go to that we can't actually go to, which is, you know, obviously you'll see that the map is cut off, which is fine, because there's actually no treasures or anything that you can find. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to keep doing this until I have 1,050 money. I might do a little bit more than that. At 1,050, you will gain 2 AP, which is absolutely something you want to do. Anywhere from 650 to 1040 money, you will get 1 AP. Anything less than 650, you won't get any. So go ahead and do the mail delivery, and let's see how fast we can do it real quick. And then obviously I'm gonna cut out the rest of me trying to get all the money. So we go ahead, we hit this, we grab that, and boom, under 9 seconds. Not too shabby. All right, now if we go ahead and look, we have 1,210 money. Now, it is possible for you to actually just continue the story by just getting a certain amount of money. I believe it's 2,000. If you get about $2,000, dollar bills, y'all. If you get those, this is just the back alley. I was just making sure that wasn't what I thought it was. All right, so if you get 2,000, the story will just continue. It won't actually ask you anything. So on your own, once you have enough money, you can come up here to the station plaza. There's no items or anything to be found. We can go ahead and talk to our good friend Hayner. Whoa, Roxas, you're the man. We can even buy a watermelon now. There's plenty of money. Work more? We could earn more money, but it doesn't actually do anything, so nah, we've earned enough. You've become quite dexterous. Dexterous? Did I say dexterous? What is that? All present and accounted for? What have we got? Well, I just made you over $1,200, so just this. Whoa, Roxas, that's awesome. Perfect. We can even buy a watermelon with this. I think they really
Nice
want
work,
watermelon.
everyone. Added to what we started with, we now have, ta-da, 5,000 money.
Sweet!
Let's get tickets.
We can't be together forever, so we'd better make the time we do have something to remember.
Huh?
Gotcha!
That was really random, Hayner. And we get the money pouch, a handmade pouch. It contains 5,000 hard-earned money.
Whoa! Huh?
Huh? What?
Roxas! 3 minutes!
Okay.
Four students.
Roxas, the money. Wait. No.
Huh?
He took it.
Where are you going?
Remember when I fell? I had the money before that. I bet that guy took it.
Guy?
He couldn't have gotten too far.
What are you talking about? There was no guy.
Huh? But there wasn't? Really? Oh boy. There wasn't anyone there?
It's melting.
Sorry.
Cheer up already.
That was definitely weird, though.
Strange.
You said it.
Can you feel Sora?
Can you feel Sora?
Restoration at 28%.
Namine. Hurry. Is it really that hard to make a beach?
We'd be giving the enemy another entry point.
And this?
We can always buy some sea salt ice cream. Objects from that town must be kept out of the real world. You can delete that.
Objects from that town must be kept out of the real
As the
world.
key bearer, you must already know. One must not meddle in the affairs of other worlds.
So many places I want to see. I know I'll get there someday.
Thus, I do hereby dub the junior heroes.
Hey, what do you mean, junior heroes?
You rookies still don't understand what it takes to be a true hero.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
Ow! Oh!
Sally, why didn't I listen to you?
Don't feel bad, Jack. We'll come up with another plan for Halloween. Next time, we'll do it together.
Power!
I am Mushu!
Or are you too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here? Did you find her? I still can't believe it. I really flew. Wait till I tell Kai. I wonder if she'll believe me. Probably not. I'm searching too.
For your light. Don't lose sight of it.
Sora, where are you going?
I'm gonna go look for my friends. They're waiting for me. Well, where are Donald and Goofy?
Instead of worrying about them, you should be asking about her.
Who are you? Huh?
The third day. Meet at the station. Today's the day we hit the beach, and don't sweat about the money. Hayner. The usual spot, Twilight Town. We could save? We should save. And then let's go and continue to go find Hayner, our dear old buddy, old pal. I don't think there's anything that's actually... I don't think we've unlocked any more additional areas. So we have to go to the station, which is fine. It's actually where we have to go. I mean, we don't really have a choice about it. So we can go here to Station Heights.
Hey.
Morning.
Huh?
Hello, Roxas.
Hi. And you are...
I wanted to meet you at least once.
me?
Yes, you.
Olette dragged me along to go shopping.
Hey, you want to come with us?
Wait. Did you just see that? He's stalling.
Very well then. We'll see you later, Roxas. Okay?
Yeah. Did she go to that haunted mansion? Let me go.
Oh, this is not good. Unless we have our Keyblade.
Hey, chicken wuss.
No, dude, you guys should run.
Who's that?
I don't know, but they've already crossed the line.
What?
Find a weapon.
Fight the mysterious enemy. It looks like Few and Raijin are fighting, and then we will be able to go ahead and attack. Whoop, boop, boop, boop. So obviously we can't do anything. We just gotta see if we can stay alive. They're keeping those two busy. Vivi's not doing shit. The hell, Vivi? Oh god. Oh god. Let's see if we can just stay on top of him. It actually doesn't matter. This is yet again another fight where it doesn't totally matter. That reversal though. There we go.
Not good.
Really not good.
Roxas, use the Keyblade.
What? Oh my. That's right. It's Roxas's dive to the heart. Station of Serenity. Looks like we have 3 choices before us. So with these 3 choices, we have a staff, a sword, and a shield, just like in Kingdom Hearts 1. These don't really add anything except for the fact that they do something kind of cool. They are directly responsible for what abilities you learn at what level. For instance, if we pick the sword, at level 7 we would learn combo boost. If we pick the shield, we would learn item boost. If we pick the staff, we would learn experience boost. However, level 9 with the sword you learn experience boost, and level 17 you learn experience boost. It actually seems to me that you can get all of the best stuff by using shield. In fact, I do believe that the shield is going to be the best for playing on critical mode. It'll give us chances for once more and second chance just earlier than any of the other choices, much earlier than the sword in fact. And the staff doesn't really offer anything that I desperately need early on in the game. This shield is sturdy. A shield like this could block just about anything. Is protection important? You bet it is. Receive the power of the Guardian. And we get our Keyblade. Now, normally I would recommend going for the sword if you're playing on anything easier than critical, but I do believe that those defensive abilities are really going to help us out here on critical. Defeat all of the mysterious enemies. Alright. We'll just lay into them as much as we can. We already got hit, that's okay. Luckily for us, we have that reversal. And we want to see if we can actually just hit both of them. There we go. Boom! And we will get an ability, Aerial Recovery. Roxas has gained the use of abilities. Awesome. You can also level up by getting experience. If you're having a tough time, level up Roxas just a little bit more, man. This is just like Sora's dive to the heart. Use the reaction command to open the chest. And we get a potion. Press L1 and X for a shortcut. The door. Be careful. Beyond that door lies a completely different world. But don't be afraid. Don't stop walking. From here on, when HP becomes 0, it is game over. Go ahead, Save that if we want. We're not going to save, though. We're just going to move forward. Station of Calling. We can just keep moving forward. It's also interesting to note that Sora's eyes are closed to show that he's asleep right now. But nobody else's are. It's kind of strange. At least, you know, that's one thing to take. Now, I do recommend just killing these as you go. You don't totally need to, but any additional money and XP is also always good to have, especially when you're on critical mode. Now, I'm not saying that you want to farm experience points right now, but just killing these as they appear is probably not the worst idea. And also, we got a potion, which is always good. So let's go ahead. We got 3 more to fight now. So we are going to be fighting a lot of these, but that's totally okay because they're dusk and they're easy to kill. I say as I probably die. I'm just kidding. This is, of course, the tutorial battles, so you're not going to run into any issues. And if you do, don't worry, you have potions now, so you'll be fine. We can go ahead and use this. It's worth mentioning that you cannot use this chest unless you defeat all of the enemies because they will put you in combat, and you can't actually open chests when you're in combat. Alright, we got 2 more. See, it's nice that these are, you know, close encounter fights, because we can typically hit both. See that? And we leveled up yet again. Level 2. Oh, we didn't level up the first time. That was just giving us ability, just giving us aerial recovery. But now our defense went up, which is good because we don't want to get hit and die. That's pretty important. All right. It is worth mentioning too that you can actually just hit them and you'll stop them from attacking, basically. You can, it's actually called a, speedrunners know the name of it. I forget what it's called. What is this thing? Also, did you notice that there was definitely a person in a black coat standing there right before this thing appeared? Just throwing it out there. I like the zippers. Lots of these big enemies that we're fighting right now, they all have zippers. Use reaction commands and defeat the mysterious enemy. So there's absolutely nothing you can do right now. This is your first boss fight, your first true boss fight, sort of the game. It's not really your true boss fight because you're pretty much going to be able to do it no problemo. And by no problemo, I mean, like, you'll see. So he's going to come at us. All you have to do is make sure that you use your key counter, your triangle button, your reaction command as soon as it pops up. As long as you do that, you will be perfectly fine. So he's going to toss us in the air, and then we're going to switch. Oh, lunar salt right on his face. He's going to fall off. We're going to see if we can run after him. Hey, you, buddy. Oh, he's not there. Where is he? Where is he? Hey, you big guy. Oh. And he's going to try to destroy us with this big darkness thing, but that's okay because we have access to the one and only Break Raid, which we will go ahead and use with our Keyblade. We'll annihilate him, and then he'll fall, and he'll come at us, and then his head's gonna be there, but it's okay because we can pick up the Keyblade, we can lock onto his head, and we can just attack as much as we want, and we'll be perfectly fine. Oh yeah! And now he is going to switch. Now we need to start mashing that triangle button. Get out of that as much as we can. All right, now let's see if we can hit him. Now he's going to start using these kind of triangle buttons. What I suggest doing is actually just spamming this as much as you possibly can. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm literally just mashing triangle and X, and we'll be fine because I can just keep doing this. Now those other guys that he just summoned are pretty obnoxious. They can actually ruin your day pretty darn quickly, especially on critical mode. Actually, not especially, only on critical mode. But it's okay because if you kill them, they will drop lots of health and you will be perfectly fine. They also give you 3 experience each, which is pretty darn nice. Now we need to be careful of these reversals here. Just keeping an eye on your triangle button whenever you can do it. That is something that is super important right now. And it looks like he is going to do this yet again, but don't worry guys, we'll be totally fine. And of course, the big old Break Raid. I wish Break Raid was an actual attack. I guess it's virtually Strike Raid, but a little bit different. And again, now we are just going to get our Keyblade back, and we are just going to smash him in the face as much as we can. Now, if you notice, it is actually faster to jump and attack than it is to do anything else. So we are going to make sure that we get out of this attack that he's about to do, unless he's not going to do it. There we go, and down he goes. Maximum HP increased, and we get guard. Now, that's just from beating him. That wasn't a level up. So the first boss of the game, we just defeated. What up with that, dude? And he killed Roxas.
My name is Namine. Roxas. Do you remember your true name?
Say no more, Namine.
But if no one tells him, Roxas will...
It's best he doesn't know the truth.
Hey, you're that pickpocket.
Whoa! Cypher, strike a pose, you know?
How's this?
That's totally perfect, you know? How about one more, you know?
What's that for?
Keepsake.
Those freaks in the white jumpsuits are gone, you know?
Cakewalk.
What were those things? Outsiders, that's what. And if they don't wise up to the rules around here, I might have to take disciplinary measures.
Oh yeah, Cypher's always looking after the town, you know?
Uh-oh. Are they gonna think we were hanging out with them? Yup.
Wait up! Hey, no chickening out of the tournament tomorrow.
We'll be waiting, you know?
The struggle tournament is already tomorrow?
So, you hung out with Cypher's gang today?
No, it's not like that. Oh yeah. How was the beach? Wasn't that today?
We didn't go. It wouldn't be the same without you, right?
Sorry. Hey, how about we go tomorrow? We could get those pretzels and...
I promised I'd be somewhere.
Oh. Oh. You and I have to make the finals. That way, no matter who wins, the four of us split the prize. Okay, you're on.
You two are gonna clean up.
Go get him.
It's a promise.
I'm out of here.
Restoration at 48%.
Almost halfway there.
Was that Namine made of data?
No. Namine hijacked the data herself. Look what she's done now. She's totally beyond my control.
Calm down.
It doesn't matter. As long as Namine accomplishes her goal, we needn't worry about what befalls Roxas.
Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. It's good to be back playing a Kingdom Hearts game, especially playing a main entry in the series. If you guys haven't yet, showing up on screen right now is the first episode that you could have seen. That is episode 1 of Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Final Mix on the PlayStation 4 Critical Mode. Appearing under that is a video that YouTube has chosen specifically for you, and a Patreon button if you want to support the channel monetarily. $1 a month will get you early access to these videos, so consider supporting the channel. Thank you all very much for watching, and remember, never give up, never surrender to the darkness.